Why, hello. As you know, I absolutely love Star Wars. I love the films, the books, the TV shows, the toys, the figures, the everything. So I said all that to say, in honor of May having my favorite holiday, which is Star Wars Day, aka May the 4th be with you, and the Mandalorian and Grogu movie coming out on May 22nd, which I'm 100% positive that this video is coming out after the movie premieres, but you know, with all this happening in the same month, it inspired me to film a video for my love of Star Wars. I didn't know what I wanted to do until a couple days ago. So I was trying to find some sandwich bags and I ended up looking at the bottom drawer of my cabinet. And out of nowhere, I saw something that I haven't seen in years. A popcorn maker. I got this years ago for Christmas. My dad bought this for me and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. And then I forgot about it. So when I saw this, I was like, no freaking way. I forgot to mention that I was complete and utterly blazed right now. And that's why I can't come up with a coherent sentence. I believe my dad got me this when the first season of this show came out and we were really watching it heavy. This is really convenient because in the back it has pretty much all the ingredients you need for this popcorn maker, and I guess the only thing is popcorn kernels. And the lid also serves as a bowl, so that's gonna be pretty cool. I'm just excited to open this up or unbox this. So here is the instruction manuals. Here's all it has. That's everything. Why do I feel like I can't read? As I mentioned many times, I have not opened this gift in years. So let's see if it still works after 3 years of no use. Okay, so we're off to the worst start possible. This is the measuring cup, and I don't know what this is either, but it looks like a face guard. So I'm gonna do a brief intermission while I figure this out. All right, I finally found the instructions. The first thing to do says remove the measuring ladle and cover from machine and clean with a damp cloth. Allow to dry thoroughly. I don't know if I showed this, but this is so cute. You guys want to see something cool? This is my stash box. It's a little mailbox, and when I have some, I just put this little thing up. And then when I don't, I guess it just flops down. But it's so cute. I got it in February. This is such a cute Star Wars thing, but I'm like, I ain't gonna use it for candy, or not the kind of candy I'm thinking of. They have finished drying. Step 2, put the cover chute and measuring ladle back on the machine and slowly pour 1 ladle full of corn into the inner popper. All right, so I finally got it on the thing, and then it's how it looks with the bowl, like this. So obviously we've got the popcorn. Why did it look so depressed like that? It said never pour more than 1 cup of this popcorn. Okay. Okay, so now I'm gonna pour it in the inner popper and leave it on for 3 minutes. It's starting to smell like popcorn now. Alright, that's a wrap. Oh, that one lone popcorn. I forgot to show you guys. I got this Millennium Falcon necklace. I got it for my 18th birthday. Funny story, I got it from Walmart. I've had it for 4 years now, and I've been wearing it for 4 years, and it has not broke or tarnished or anything. It's my good luck charm, and I love it so much. Funny story about this necklace is that the fact that I had to wait 2 hours for them to open the jewelry box for me to get the necklace was insanity. However, I still got it, meaning it was meant to be. I absolutely love the Millennium Falcon. That's my favorite ship next to the Mandalorians. Another thing that happened this month was Bath and Body Works and Disney collabed and dropped a Star Wars collection, and I feel like it was made just for me. So guess what we got? Now, we didn't get everything because literally almost everything was sold out, especially the hand sanitizer covers. Oh my gosh. But I was able to snatch some things. The first thing we have is the Mandalorian and Grogu Force Flow 3-in-1 hair, face, and body wash. I won't lie, I feel like this is more for the men. I don't know why, but they don't have no perfumes, but they were able to do it for Disney villains and Disney princesses. Like, come on. Just like a man. I am gonna keep it as a souvenir because why not? Another thing I'm gonna keep as a souvenir is the Bounty Hunter hand wash. I am never going to use this. The next thing we have is Bounty Hunter scented candle. It smells like a man. Smell it. I love the top. I absolutely love the top. It's beautiful. I know it may seem like I'm overhyping this, but I don't care. I love it, and I know that they'll probably never do this again for a while. I'm just happy that I snatched a couple of items before they flew off the shelves. Last but not least, I have my favorite item of this haul, the lunch pail. This is the best thing ever. I knew that when the collection dropped that I wanted this lunch pail. So I'm so happy I got it. And this might be the new stash box. What do we think? What do we think? This might be, okay? But yeah, I hope you liked my mini haul. I just wanted to do it really fast while my popcorn cools off. We got our popcorn. It's only a little bit, but whatever. Another thing that I want to do in celebration of Star Wars is play a Star Wars inspired Would You Rather. Would you rather have the ability to use Jedi mind tricks but only once per day, or have Force lightning but it drains you like 3 hours of sleep? I'll say Jedi mind tricks because what am I going to do with Force lightning? What am I going to do with Force lightning? Why would I waste 3 hours of my sleep? You thought I was feeling you? Would you rather wield a purple lightsaber like Mace Windu, or a white lightsaber like Ahsoka? I will say a purple one. I've always wanted a purple lightsaber, especially like Mace Windu, so But Ahsoka's is nice. Like, hers look cool, but I definitely like purple ones. And then I also think, I'm not too sure, but I think there's like rankings to the colors of lightsabers and things. Would you rather be offered power by the Sith and have to refuse, or be offered Jedi knighthood but have to give up all attachments? Sith. I don't even care if I'd have to refuse. I'd just be a Sith. I've always wanted to be Sith. I know people love to be Jedis and stuff, but why not be on the dark side a little bit? I don't know. I just love the color black, and that's all they wear, and why not? They look drippy. Would you rather have R2-D2 as your personal sidekick or BB-8? R2-D2, yeah. But I do have a little mini BB-8. Would you rather pilot the Millennium Falcon or command a Star Destroyer? You already know what I'm about to pick. The Millennium Falcon. Would you rather have Force telekinesis or Force pre-recognition, aka seeing a few things into the future? Force telekinesis. Honestly, I really thought I wanted to see in the future. I really did. But I don't want to. I don't want to see in the future. Would you rather be a bounty hunter with the Mandalorian armor or Jedi archivist with access to every secret in the galaxy? Jedi archivist. I've always wanted to. I forget her name, but it's the librarian in the prequels. She's very important in the legends and things. And I really feel like being a librarian wouldn't be so bad. Would you rather live on Naboo or Coruscant? Coruscant. That's what's in the back right now. However, I would vacation in Naboo. Would you rather train under Yoda or Darth Maul? Darth Maul. I feel like I'm only picking Darth Maul because I feel like he would really actually push me towards my limits. I feel like Yoda would be like, okay, well then if you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it. But I feel like with Darth Maul, he's going to be like, nah, forget that. Would you rather have a pet porg or a loft cat? I would rather have a rancor. I love rancors. They're my favorite Star Wars creature. So neither of a porg or a loft cat, I would definitely have a rancor. Let's do Dark Side Edition. This was fun. Would you rather be Darth Sidious' apprentice or Darth Vader's apprentice? I would be Darth Sidious because Darth Vader seems too angry. Now, I would be Anakin's, but only if he was Anakin, not Darth Vader. But I would definitely pick Darth Sidious. Would you rather master Force Choke or Force Lightning? Force Choke, because I always wanted to be like Darth Vader. Would you rather slowly fall to the dark side like Anakin or snap instantly like Kylo Ren? I would say slowly because I feel like it's not talked about enough how Anakin genuinely was on both ends of the spectrum when it comes to being both selfish and selfless. In his own way, he thought, maybe by overthrowing the galaxy, I could restore peace and save Padme. But then on the other hand, he didn't realize that he wasn't working with a trustworthy guy. Now, Darth Sidious, he wasn't a trustworthy guy. He literally killed his own master. It's over. It's over. You can't trust him. Would you rather wield Maul's double-bladed saber or Kylo Ren's unstable crossguard saber? His crossguard saber. I felt like when that came out, that was really cool. Even though I'm not a big fan of the sequel trilogy, I definitely do like the design of everyone and just the lightsaber colors. I really enjoyed those. Would you rather be feared across the galaxy like Vader or secretly manipulate everything like Palpatine? Feared across the galaxy, because then why would I secretly manipulate everything? I felt like that was Palpatine's most annoying trait. It's still questioned if that's Vader's dad or not, because his mom is basically the Virgin Mary. So no, I wouldn't want to secretly manipulate because Palpatine was too sneaky. Would you rather face a Sith trial of pain or a Sith trial of betrayal? I don't know. I guess a trial of pain. I don't know. Would you rather rule the Sith Empire with absolute control or lead a secret Sith cult from the shadows? Honestly, I would just rule the Sith Empire because it would just be too hard to start off the cult from off the ground, I feel like. Would you rather have the power to drain life or the power to cloud minds? Drain life. Only if I get that life. You know what I mean? Like, if it's youth, then okay. Would you rather be trained by Darth Bane or Asajj Ventress? Asajj Ventress. I was gonna pick Darth Bane, but he's so angry and just so hateful. Like, I couldn't deal with that. Would you rather betray your master or be betrayed by your apprentice? I would rather be betrayed by my apprentice, only because I would just want to be on the good side of that. All right, let's do 5 more because I'm getting tired. Would you rather get super baked and have to sit through a Jedi Council meeting or get super baked and have to pretend you're not in front of Yoda? Have to pretend I'm not in front of Yoda. I feel like that'll be the worst battle of my life. Somehow, I'll come through victorious. Would you rather get accidentally use force levitation on random objects or get accidentally use force choke on your snacks? Definitely force levitation. I know force levitation will probably be annoying, but force chokes will be more annoying, especially if I squeezed this to death. It will be everywhere and I'm finna be pissed. Would you rather hotbox in the Millennium Falcon with Chewbacca or hotbox in Vader's meditation chamber? Man, both. The only reason why I'm picking both is because I want to get everywhere in the Star Wars universe, like any planet, Tatooine, Dagobah, Endor, anywhere, Coruscant, anywhere. To be fair, if I had to choose, I'd pick the Millennium Falcon with Chewbacca, only because it's with Chewbacca and I get to walk around the ship. Would you rather take it that hits like Force lightning or one that creeps up on you like Palpatine's long-term plans? Creeps up on me, because this one's creeping up on me. I feel like the more I go on, the bigger I am, the lower my eyes get. Would you rather do a lightsaber duel with Maul or Kylo Ren? Neither. It's so bold to assume that I am well versed in any of the Sith or Jedi fighting styles. Let's do the rest. I'm having a lot of fun. Would you rather be a Sith apprentice who's always but weirdly productive, or a Jedi Padawan who's constantly tries to hide it? A Sith apprentice, because why wouldn't I want to be productive? Why would I be constantly but not productive? It doesn't seem productive. Would you rather go into hyperspace or watch the stars or Coruscant rooftops while? Like I said, I would want to be anywhere. So both places. So that is going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you loved making some popcorn with me and playing some Would You Rather. The popcorn is nice, but I definitely should use some butter next time. I'll leave you with this beautiful refrigerator magnet if you want to stay and watch.